This week's principle is about only being able to eat what you buy, so make sure you shop wisely. We can't always rely on our willpower at times when we really want to try and meet our goals. If something's in front of you, if it's in your pantry, in your fridge, in your freezer, you're going to want to eat it if it's one of those treat foods that's tempting for you. This week's challenge is about cleaning out your kitchen. Clean out the pantry, clean out the fridge, get all the crap out of your diet. I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm paying a little visit to one of my clients' houses today, and we are going to raid her kitchen. All right, so we're going to look inside her pantry and see what she's got. So it looks like she has a lot of different snack foods. And we obviously want to try and avoid as much processed food as possible, but there are better processed foods than others. So we want to try and make the right choices when it comes to this. She has a great example here of 2 different peanut butters. One of them is a really processed peanut butter, and this is a more natural one, just organic. It doesn't have any sugar or any extra oil added to it. Okay, so we have a little candy stash here. I know that she has kids, so a lot of times you do end up having this stuff in your house. You can't always get rid of it because your children are going to dictate the things that they want. But you want to think about feeding your kids better foods, just like you want to feed yourself better foods. So maybe put this stuff away, hidden, where you really can't see it, because if it's on the counter, you're going to probably want to have it. And then we have some chips down here. Looks like it's going from worst to best. So this is great. So we have some hickory barbecue chips, highly processed, very oily, very fatty. She has some pretzels. And then she starts to get a little healthier down the line here. So we have some multi-grain tortilla chips. And this can be a good option for a healthy carbohydrate, just in a very small amount, because a little goes a long way here. 10 chips is going to give you plenty of calories. Remember that when you're eating that stuff. Oh, and then she has some pasta. Great example of how we can upgrade our pasta. Regular pasta versus brown rice pasta or quinoa pasta is always going to be the better option, the more whole food option. And then down at the bottom, cereal. Cereal is a big one for people. I find that it does make you feel hungrier in the morning than having more of a wholesome breakfast like oatmeal or eggs. But you can still play around with some good quality cereals. Something like Special K has high fructose corn syrup in it. Definitely want to avoid that. And then you have more of your more healthy organic cereals, but they still can pack a lot of sugar. So make sure you look at that and try to get a low sugar content per gram per serving. So all in all, not so bad. She's definitely made a lot of changes and upgrades, but she could still work on a few things, as we all can, right? All right, so we're going to move on to her fridge. It looks a little bit bare. Towards the end of the week, we start to need more groceries. Make sure you do your grocery shopping every week, no matter what time of day it is. Make sure you're prepared. She has lots of good stuff in here, fresh fruits and vegetables. Some stuff she could upgrade. We have some maple syrup. Use the real thing. Try not to use the processed stuff. Get the stuff from the tree. Your fridge should look like a farmer's market with lots of fresh produce, things that you need to replace every week. The pantry is the place where you have your dry goods that can last you a little bit longer. The freezer is a great place to always make sure you're prepared. You can have your frozen meats and vegetables and fruits in there. Looks like she has a great thing of mixed berries she can use for smoothies or put in her oatmeal. So if you run out of stuff, always have things on hand in the freezer. She has some veggie burgers in here. Look at the ingredients, make sure they're all whole and good. We really want to avoid frozen dinners, unless they're a dinner that you've prepared and you're freezing on your own. No lean cuisines. So again, this week, clean out all the crap in your fridge, all the crap in your pantry, all the stuff that doesn't support your goals, and fill it with new, inspiring foods that are going to help you change.